How much I spent relocating to the UK in 2023 study year out edition. I started my travel plan sometimes in January 2023 and I got my admission in March 2023. My school fees was going for about £16,000, which was about 9.1 million at the time. But I got a little discount from my university, which made my school fees about 7.4 million. And then they told me to make an initial payment of about £5,500, which was about 3.2 million, which left me with a school fees balance of about 4.2 million, I think. Anyways, so after I made my initial payment of about 3.2 million, then the school told me to provide my bank statement. Pretty much in my bank statement, I needed to have my balance of 4.2 million and my cost of living allowance. So that's the money I'm supposed to be spending after I get to the UK, which was about £9,200 thereabout, which was about, I think, 4 million naira or 5 million ish thereabout. So when I added both of them together, it was about 9.6 million. But just to be safe, I had to make sure that I had about 12 million naira in my bank statement. So I started counting down my 28 days, I think sometimes in June. A week to my 28 days being complete, President Tinubu then neutralized black market and official rates to be the same price, which meant that the initial budget I had of 584 to a naira was no longer valid. So the new rates now became 1,100, which basically meant that I had to double whatever I had in my statement. I had to make an extra 5,000 payment into my school fees in order to offset how much I had in my bank statement. And I won't have to start counting my 28 days afresh, if you get what I mean. Anyways, after I made that payment, then I gave my uni my bank statement and then they gave me my CAS number. The CAS number is what I'm going to use to apply for my visa. So before I applied for my visa, I had to do a tuberculosis test, which was about £30. Then I paid for my visa application, which was about 554. Then I paid for my IHS, which was about 779. My TLS application fee. TLS is pretty much the company that does your biometrics and then sends it to UK via, all that stuff. Anyways, after that, then I also had to pay for priority because at the time of me applying for my visa, it was already towards the end of August and school was resuming first week of September or second week of September around that time. So I paid £250 for priorities in order for me to get my feedback in a week, which I did. And then I had to book the next available flight I could find, which was going for about £1,900, about 1.9 million. But that's not the catch. I started with a 10 million naira budget at the beginning of 2023 to eventually spend 17 million naira because of exchange rate. Now, if you have to do everything I did word for word, go to the same uni as myself, spend the exact same amount I spent, the same expenses, not 36 million. Now ask yourself, is it really worth it? I'll be in the comment section.